How y'all doing today? Hello everyone. So, everyone's probably been waiting for this, and it's finally we're done. I am going to introduce you the most amazing PVE creative base that I've ever made in this game so far. Now, I want to keep in mind, it is all spawned in, and it is just a demonstration of how you can build an ARK. I'm not saying that it's like, oh, it's impressive, but it's just like I'm showing you guys how the possibilities that you can build an ARK. And if you could probably tell, it looks amazing. So let's begin, shall we? So we have Mr. Panda Bear right here. Hello, Mr. Panda Bear. No, I'm just kidding. So anyways, so this base, if you probably haven't been following me, this base has taken about a month in development and a little bit more of pretty much making the entire base look like a PvE base. And we have hit the build limit of the game, so it does lag here and there, and it does have some problems for loading FPS because there is so much detail into stuff. And I am honestly extremely impressed of how like detail I've done. Everything I have built pretty much is exactly in the videos, and I will put a timestamp with a video link in the description down below for every single building that we can go, because you guys, this is going to be one hell of a showcase for this map. I mean, so as well as I want to say, this is on the center map as well, so I want to make sure I get all the information out that this is all spawned in, this is all creatively made. There is on, not the vanilla map, this is on the creative map. The creative map link will be on the center map, sorry. We'll bring in the link description down below as well. And it is amazing. So, let's begin, shall we? So we're gonna start with not the main base, because that's gonna be last, but we're gonna start with the big hangar. Now, we've looked at this big hangar a couple times, and it basically, I decided to make a kind of a giant hangar for like Rexus, Spinos, some mammoths, even a Paraceratherium, and for two, just to store some like extra like utility things. So therefore, like, you know, like an extra catapult, some cannons and stuff, some, you know, maybe some like some of these and some of those. It's just a giant humongous building. Now, the design aspect of it is these railings, or these side ramps on the side, yeah, so you can jump up, get on this if you want to do a little RP and stuff, or you can go run around like so and get on this. You can do the same thing on this side, jump up, get around, same, plain and simple. It's just meant to it's just really meant to just hold the dinosaurs and look amazing. And if we look at the top, we have a amazing looking modern style kind of like glass design. I've integrated that into every single build pretty much, and it honestly is it's a beauty. I absolutely love the ARK devs for adding glass. It's amazing. So good job, ARK devs. And I do want to say again, this is all in vanilla. There is no cheats, there's no mods. There is cheats for spawning everything in to build it, but that's the point of the series. The series is supposed to show you how to build an ARK. And I think hello, this is GG in edit. I'm gonna say now, I keep saying a fly around. I'm actually gonna do the fly around of every single building at the end. So look forward to the end for that. So next we have is our amazing kind of suggestion from a bunch of people adding, what about you have a nursery and a hatchery and like a place that you can take care of your dinosaurs when they're babies? Well, okay. I've decided to make a kind of a circular, half-circle little building here, which I didn't get the time to get a sign up or anything, and I didn't get to put any other little paintings and everything. But this would be the nursery / hatchery, and basically you come down here. This is like more of like an RP kind of thing. It's a very sterile area room, and you basically put your eggs in here. Now, you don't hatch them in here. So you keep them in here until they're about to hatch. You bring them out here, like so, and then you put them back out here. Then you hatch the little suckers, and then you hatch them into beautiful little beasts that they are. You can also climb up top, so if there's a bunch of people in the base hatching eggs at the same time, you can just watch them. I don't know, like, it's like watching babies. I don't know. It's just something, an idea. And you can store your eggs inside the fridge. You can also use the fire, just in case you need extra heat. And then there's this little doorway that I never fixed. So, but that's the thing. But anyway, so you can also, after they're all matured and juveniles, you can put them out here, and this is the nice little storage area to keep your dinosaurs. Now, keep in mind, it's not that big, and it's not too small. So you can keep them here until they can't move out of this little entrance area. So it's a more of a, just to look good. It's, how would you say? It's just a little place to keep more organized, and it just looks really nice with the going downwards right here and having the dinosaurs in here. I'm gonna say this now. Anything I've built is on a video, and feel free. You can build anything that I have built. Alright, so next up, if you guys have remembered, if you haven't followed the series so far, there used to be a giant entranceway. Well, we took that out, and we added a prison. Now, the prison is a mix between metal and wood and stone. The reason why is everything around here is wood and metal, but we wanted to add the metal to make it look like a prison. And we have the 2 compies on guard. Not much guarding, except for a level 9,999 Dodo. And this Dodo cut open a Rex's head with its beak, so that's why he's in here, and I actually can't see him. Where'd he go? Oh, he's gone! He's gone! He escaped! I probably killed him, actually. But anyway, so this is a very secure, fortified prison. You got lots of security guards, turrets, shooting. Might be shooting the damn Dodo, but you also have this cool design that I came up with, the wires kind of like making it look like electrical wires all the way, including even the roof. Very cool. We also have some extra turrets up top with some lights showing, and then the entire thing is covered with the wood and stone to represent the rest of the theme of the entire area. So the inside is very metal looking, but the outside still looks like it fits with the theme. And we do have this double door securing situation. And the game is saving. Sorry. But yeah, show you a quick fly around on the place as well. It's pretty much one of my favorite things that I've done. It's not entirely the best looking thing, but it really does look like a secured prison, you would say. Alrighty, so next we have just a very simple and very square building. Now, as you know, I don't really like building squares, and I usually actually don't build anything in squares, really. But I decided a couple things have to be in squares. For one, not everyone can build circular things that I build, so it's easier for other people like you, or anyone else that can build what I build. So I decided to build a couple square things like this storage building for dinosaurs. Now, it's very small, it's not entirely the biggest thing, but it can comfortably store a Carno and 2, whatever the hell these things, what do you call Gimlises? Sorry, I don't know how to say the name. And it can store a Stego. And it also stores a cannon, an extra cannon. I love these cannons, by the way, so cool. But yeah, it also has a nice little back entrance, which I also can go for a front entrance to the back, which is the back area, or the entrance, technically, of the entire base, but we'll go in there in a minute. But yeah, show you another fly around on this this base as well. It's I think it's quite enjoyable. I think I did this one during the live stream, so I might not even have a video on this, but it's very simple to build. It's very simple. If you've seen any of my videos, you could probably build this, hands down. Alrighty, so moving up next to the main building itself, we have the greenhouse, which, in my opinion, is probably the best looking greenhouse you'll probably see in ARK. It's very small and very simple, but the reason why is that you don't really need to grow that much, because as you can tell, it can grow everything in the game, literally, in one small building. And it's not even that big, but it also has this amazing, look at the roof, look at this roof! It's such a cool design. Everything is vanilla. Everything's vanilla. You can build this in this game. Feel free if you want to copy this. I do have a video on how I built this, and I think it's glorious. I mean, look at this. Look how beautiful it is. It's such a piece of art. It really is. Just like ARK is. But anyways, here's a little fly around as well. You can see how it's basically like a circle, but I actually extend in the middle of it to be a circle, so it's kind of like a circle and then an extension of another circle, so it's more like an oval. Alright, next we have this poop shack. Not really. Not looking at that. That's a joke. We also have the poop house. Now, this was requested on a lot of people because apparently the dumb beetles have a way of escaping. Well, I have made a prison, the Dumb Beetle Prison, which has this really cool air filtration roofing, which basically I just put like some what are these called? Hash frames? No, the hell are these called? Trapdoors. Can't think of half the time. Sorry. I put some trapdoors to kind of feel like, oh, when they're pooping or eating the poop and stuff, the poop smell goes up, so it doesn't actually smell in here. But as you can tell, they have. I built this a week ago, and they have not. They're all on Wander, and I'm on ARK 24/7 almost, and they have not moved. And I made the same design as well, that they have it kind of goes down into the ground, and then it goes up on like this top floor. As you can tell, like this, and I'll do like a little fly around and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty much one of the easiest kind of buildings that I've done. It's really, really nice. I do like how it's kind of like uneven with the center piece having one thickness, so it's not like a triangle roof or a pointed roof. But overall, I still like it. I think it's really cool. Alrighty, so next thing we have is the storage of the Argentavises and Pterodons and any other kind of bird that will be coming out in the future that actually flies. That doesn't mean the terror bird, because that does not fly. That glides. So as you can tell, the outside, I've redesigned this weekend during the live streams, and I talked about it during Monday's episode and stuff, but as you can tell, it has an amazing, cool looking like top area, which we'll take a look at, but in the inside is the best part. Look how gorgeous this looks! Look at that! Oh my goodness! As you can tell, it's got a very modern kind of style to the roofing, and look at this! So, you have some extra Argentavises or Pterodons I don't use, well, you pop them up on the elevator, and you just store them up here. Plain and simple, yeah? You agree with that, me? Yeah? Okay. As well as any other Pterodons or Argentavises that you use regularly, you can put them down on this floor, and it has a very big area for your even more storage of them. Here is the launch bay of it, which is, oops, sorry, hit that. Which is the little launch bay of the, where you just come in and come back. But the coolest thing is this top area. So, this is a Pterodon launcher, which me and Zep designed back on the Survival series, and I've basically just redesigned it and made it a little bit better on this map. So basically, what you do is you bring up your Pterodon, you look over here, if it's not down, come on. Come down. You get on your Pterodon, get on here, you look down, activate it up, get a nice little elevation, and then you open the door and you're off! Basically, it's a Pterodon launcher, so if you can see now, we're going to fly around it. It's pretty much amazing, in my opinion. It's like one of the coolest things I built, because it has like a very modern style with a futuristic thing with the elevator and the doors opening, but it also has that very old school looking kind of look that I really like building for Pterodons and Argentavises. The building to be on the edge, so it just feels like you're flying out and coming back in, and it just feels so natural like that. I hate when people just build it like on the ground or something. This is just on the cliff. It just looks amazing. Alrighty, so now there's actually more to this building. So we looked at the top part, yeah? Well, there's actually a bottom part, which you kind of saw in the fly around, which is called the Retirement Center. This is where I think of, where, you know, you tame a lot of dinosaurs in the beginning of ARK, right? As you noob stage, and you don't want to use them anymore. Well, you can put them in here. This is called the Retirement Center, which you got lots of parasaurs, a turtle, some patchies, even some scorpions, and then there's a little coffee tables and stuff, and it's just a very relaxing area, and you can just look out onto the valley, look down below, and just be like, wow, look how beautiful this map looks. And this map indeed is beautiful. But yeah, it's a very small addition to this area, but I like it because of the double storage of the, it's maximizing space but also looking nice. So that's what I'm all about, making stuff look nice. It's like I'm selling you this map. Would you like to live here? Well, come on down. We have plenty of storage for you old dinosaurs to live. Come and live. Anyways, let's go over here, shall we? So we have a lot of defense for this base. I don't know. It's a PVE base, you would say, but I do. Alright, so now we have the Quetzal storage building, which is probably one of my favorite as well. I like a lot of these bases. This build is amazing. This build actually took me a couple days to get right because honestly it's a lot of stuff working together to make it look very, very, very nice looking. And as you can tell, it has an upper and lower area. It's like I've been doing with a lot of builds now, is having the dinosaurs on the lower part and having everything else on the higher part. I don't know, it just adds like a more of a dimension of it. But as you can tell, there's like very high beams and stuff. It's very, very different on what I've built in the past and now, and I quite like it. I added like kind of a design and stuff. A lot of people ask me how come I haven't built like painted this area. Have you seen how much I've built? It's impossible to paint it now, but I could probably paint it around. And I also added like a small kitchen and everything to prep the Quetzal's food, but you know, you could just feed them with that. But you know, a little RP, and I like to think of a little RP, even though I'm not really good at it, but you know, prep the Quetzal's food and everything, and you get it all ready. But the best part of this thing is it has a elevator down, but we're not going to look at. I want to show you real quickly the fly around real quick of it. Actually, forget that. I'm not going to show you that. Not yet. We'll do that after. But anyways, so now you go down the elevator. The elevator is actually quite cool because this connects to another building, which is the other very big, it's a big, we have the biggest, big, and medium stable building. This is the big stables building, which is a very, very, very different design than a lot of stuff. I don't like to design like everything the same. I like to keep things like very different and stuff, which is this is very different. As you can tell, look at the roof. We have two different kind of beams going across. We have one cross going this way, one going this way, and we have another one going this way. It's very confusing, but also has a very cool design aspect to it. And it comfortably fits a trike, kangaroo, Apache, what, of course, and it also fits a stego. Now, we also have this back entrance as well, to looking over to the new bridge we built on the last episode. Hello, little bridge. Very nice. And then you have this also area, which holds the Sarco, which I couldn't find a place to because he's too fat. But anyways, so as you can tell, it looks amazing. We'll do a flyby around when we look at the last one, which we're going to go up to now. So we're going to go off this way, like so. And now we have the other building, which is lagging like crap. Oh my god. We'll go from the top. Why not? I'll do a demonstration. Oh, like I said, sorry if it lags, but it will lag because ARK, I have too much stuff here. This is way too much. By the way, if you want to have a maximum of building, this is exactly how much you can build. Pretty much. That looks beautiful. Anyways, open the door, and we're now in the more design aspect of the workhorse kind of, you know, what would you call the most useful dinosaurs? This is what I'll call the most useful dinosaurs. We got some ankylos, some doedicurises, a deer, a one mammoth, what is that, a beaver, and the frogs. Now, everything is a very, it's very compact and very, it basically has, like, I mean, look at this. You can store them up there, and you can put them down there. It just maximizes the space. Plus, this has a very unique kind of door I kind of made, which doesn't actually close, but it kind of looks like it for a mammoth. But you also don't need to have it as for a mammoth. You know what I mean? But anyways, so I'm going to do a fly around now, and I will show you the rest of the building. In my opinion, these three buildings together make the entire base, except for the main building, because honestly, it's just so cool to see one building after another and another just combine into one building. Because we basically split these buildings in like a couple episodes here and there. That we built the main building was the Quetzal building. The second building was the smaller stables building, and then the third one was the big stable building. So it looks amazing, and I really enjoy it. Alrighty, so if you come back past the prison and past the medium stables building, we have the Bronto and the entrance of this base. The Bronto actually has its own kind of building attached to it, which is the Bronto Loading Station, which we're going to go up to right now. And I think I made a video on this, or did I do it during the live stream? I think I might have done this during the live stream, which is fine. So this building is basically one purpose, and basically one purpose only, is to load and unload dinosaurs from your Bronto. because why not have an elevator system? Now, as you can tell, the inside is very, very big and very roomy. You can actually fit a rhino through this door. The reason how we've tested it is because the rhinos can fit through metal. I don't know why they can fit through metal but not wood or stone, but only metal doors. Very weird. Coding, but whatever. So as you can tell, there's a lot of room to store other dinosaurs or anything you need to be in this room. We can go upstairs now. And all you need to do is look at the ground. Oh. And there we go. Up, up, and away. And there you go. Now you're up to the second floor. And now you just need to do is get on the Bronto. And there you go. You load the Bronto up on all the dinosaurs that you need to transport easily. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll do a little fly around right now as well. As you can tell, this base has a like double skyline of it. And it has this very small looking like kind of this back part, which is the smaller part down and below. And I kind of try to make it like a square, but also not a square. It also has like that circular feel. And you can tell that I put a lot of detail and stuff into this. And I do want to remind you, everyone, that it is vanilla and there's no mods. So therefore, you can all make this building yourself if you wanted to. You just have to count all the blocks, and that's pretty handy if you really wanted to. Alright, and finally we have the main building. We are going to save the elevator last because that's probably more pain, but the main building that started everything off, and basically everything is designed around. This is the main base building that I've built. I've built this twice already in the past. I've built it one for the winter cook-off and one for the what's it called? Turkey cook-off as well. We did a couple of videos on that in the survival series. But basically, I've redesigned it to be one of the best looking base buildings I've ever made in ARK. And I think it's probably one of the best looking ones in ARK. It's all vanilla. There's not a single mod in this. And it's completely light. I don't know. What else am I supposed to say on it? So let's take a look. So we'll start with the front. So here's the front of the whole entire building. It's got like this overhang kind of feel, and I kind of wanted to have, like, you know how when you kind of drive up to like a hotel or like a big place that has this like overhang with like you unload your dinosaurs, your cars and stuff. Well, this one you unload your dinosaurs, or you can store some dinosaurs. Like I have, I've stored this guy here. Why? He's my favorite dinosaur. Because he looks like a panda, and pandas are my favorite animals. Yeah, but as you can tell, it's very, very open on top, and it's all connecting together. And it's I just love the design. I love it. Absolutely love it. We'll do a fly around on this as well. But if you come inside, look inside. Oh, look at this. Oh, so now we got the first layer of the entire base, which is basically the entire kitchen and storage of heavy equipment. Basically, like maybe some dinosaurs as well as some turrets. But basically, we're going to go from right to left. So this is the main cooking area where we have Chef Boy.Did cooking stuff. Which he's not cooking anything. Why are you cooking anything, huh? That's okay. He can not cook anything. But basically, the main cooking area to cook up your dyes and other recipes and store mostly your edible food and stuff, and maybe drink a little bit from the alcohol that you're gonna make. But yeah, it's pretty much a main kitchen kind of sense with a smithing just in case you need to repair something really quick. Very cool. Very cool. If we come over here, we have some more storage in the back of the elevator. Yes, this main entrance area. This big thing is an elevator that goes all the way to the top of the thing. We'll take a look at that in a minute. I actually want to make sure it comes down. There we go. But over here, look at this. It's another entrance. We open it up. Hey, it's another garage. Look at that. So this is a garage area to store your kind of, I would feel your main kind of transportation or your favorite kind of dinosaur. So I put a lot of wolves in here, some raptors, and a saber. I mostly like the wolves, so that's why there's a lot of wolves. But this is where I would store them for very easy use to open up, and both doors open like so. There's nothing here holding them off. And yeah, it's a very easy way to get in and out of the base because the entrance of the base is right there. You can just get on and get out. Very cool. So come on now. I'm honestly feel like I'm selling you the space. I really am not, but I'm just really trying to explain everything so you all understand what I've thought in the last couple of months. So, but anyway, so this area is kind of reserved right now because there is no other instruments. So I was thinking like having a bunch of more instruments here, but all you have right now is a war drum. So I guess I have to do. But in the future, you'll have some other instruments, hopefully, and you know, make it a kind of entertainment area. But over here, you got the back entrance, which in the future I was hoping to add an elevator system that goes all the way down to the ground, but we ran out of time, so we didn't get to that. But as you can tell, it's pretty cool. Well, we'll do a fly around after we're done and show you everything. But yeah, it's a kind of back entrance. I kind of made it look like the front as well, but it's not. It's 3 long. It's 3 long. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 3 long, and I think the front's like 4 or 5 long. So, but anyway, so we come over here. We have another garage area, which is my rhino, the woolly rhino. So this little area stores a woolly rhino, and it fits in the area pretty nice and snugly. And yeah, it just has this is where I started the design of having like stuff that goes down a level to feel like it's like you can get on it like this way and stuff. I don't know. It's like, I don't know, it's just to add more depth into the builds, and I think it really works out that way because it adds so much depth. Just having a dinosaur one level lower just adds so much detail to the build. It doesn't do much, really, but it just feels like it does a lot, and I'm burping now because I'm talking so much. But anyway, so that is the whole entire front, first floor. It's pretty much very empty right now. There's not much to put in here, honestly, until they add some more like decorative stuff. But overall, it's pretty nice. But here we go to the second floor, which is probably my favorite thing out of this entire builds I've done so far, which is the main workshop, storage, sleeping area, and hangout area. As you can tell, it's huge. It's huge, but it holds so much storage. So as you can tell, everything is vanilla. I'm gonna keep saying that. There's no mods here. Everything is vanilla. Don't do mods whatsoever. But as you can tell, there's so much storage here, and there's so much room to run around and do stuff. So we'll go from let's see. We'll go from left to right. So we'll start with over here. Over here we have this very beautiful outdoor sitting area that if they add in the future a grill, I probably would add a grill here. But as you can tell, it's got a little penguin in guard duty. I don't know, maybe he just wants some food and stuff. But you have the 2 beautiful fireplaces in here, and you have this amazing looking view over the water. I was gonna say ravine. I could say ravine, but it's not really. I guess it would be a ravine. But then you can also look over here, and you can take a look at your other dinosaurs, making sure everything's up to speed, everything's okay. Yeah, alright, cool. And then you get to sit back, relax, and read some Marvel comics. I'm just kidding. That's what I would probably do. After building this? Hell yeah! I'd definitely take a break from ARK. But anyway, so we come back into the main room, and you have your first major storage area, which is double-stacked safes. And it's very easy. You can access them like so. You can also access some bookcases like this, and you can access a bunch of bookcases like so right here. It's very easy to get a lot of blueprints and get them ready to use for like any use you want. Now, you need to get up to the second ones. Well, you got this. Got some ladders on this side. Get on this safe. Oh, you need some more blueprints. Boom, blueprints. Safe, blueprints, safe. Very easy. There's also a ladder on this side like so, and pretty easy. You also got the how you call it again? Fabricator. You get the fabricator in here. Very easy. It's a very circular kind of like thing I want to go with, like the design. So, but over here we got the living quarter, which is probably a really nice touch I've done. And basically, it really feels like people will live here. And there's no monkeys. I forgot about monkeys. That's okay though. So as you can tell, this base can hold up to how many? 8 people, basically. You probably add some more, but this is basically an 8 people living quarters area. You also have another fireplace, and you have my favorite patent, because I did this back in the survival series, window that opens and closes. Yeah? Right? Awesome! So cool. So as you can tell, I've done this design a couple times, but I didn't really know where I actually wanted to put it in this base, and this is like the only spot I honestly felt like it would be fitting. But as you can tell, this room is it just feels very homey. It's a very homey room. This is probably the only actually actual room I'd probably paint in this entire building, just to give it some more flavor and some more color. But other than that, it's amazing, and I truly, truly love the living quarters area. And when you go to bed, you can shut it off and have a good night's sleep. Very cool. So, we come back over here. More storage. Easy. How do you get up? Ladder. Boom. Done. Over here, you got another fabricator with the industrial forge. And look it. You guys know how big this is. Look at it. It fits so snugly in this building. It's so cool. So, as you can tell, this building itself is just amazing. Look how much room you have. It's basically, you could technically split this in half to have 3 floors. But why would you want that? Why would you want that? But anyways, so if we come back down here to the first floor, I said there was an elevator, right? And look at this. You have an elevator that goes from the first floor to the second floor. But wait, there's more than a second floor? What? There's a third floor! There actually is a third floor. And the third floor is basically a more of a storage for your Argentavis and Pterodons. Now these would be the main Argentavis and Pterodons that you use daily and day out. So you want to keep them in a nice area that's pretty secure. And this is basically a very secure area. And also you have a nice little rooftop area as well to store them on. And yeah, so everything. So overall, we're going to do a fly around now of the entire main base. As you can tell, this base is freaking fantastic. It is such a glorious build. It took me actually 2 weeks to build, and the reason why is I tried to design a base that I built in the past, but I wanted to make it completely different than I've ever did, and I think I accomplished that by adding the different kind of 2 side buildings, as well as making it one more taller and adding a top area and stuff. But overall, I think this is probably one of the best builds I've ever done, in my opinion, and this base looks absolutely amazing. So, alrighty, so now the last thing we need to show you is the final touch of this project, which is the elevator. Now, a lot of people ask me, how would you build an elevator? That's how you build an elevator, ladies and gentlemen, with no mods. Oh boy, glorious. Now, I have built one in survival, and it actually took a long time to build. Imagining how to build this in survival is probably impossible. But we'll take a look at it, and we're actually going to take a terror bird up here because it's a very glorious view and a pretty much a great view to jump off. So as you can tell, the elevator, it's just an elevator. There's nothing else to say, but it has a lot of different designs that I've done in the past with the other elevator designs. But it's a very I don't know what you'd say. I like it. It's very cool. It just adds another kind of like design aspect to the this whole base area. So hopefully we'll get to the top anytime soon. Man, I am like so dying of thirst talking to you guys. But hey, it's all for you guys. And I'm really hoping that a lot of you guys have a lot of new brainstorms and a lot of different ideas on how you can actually build an ARK. That was the whole point. That's the entire point of this series. And that's the entire point of why I built this entire base. Is just to show you guys how to actually build and how to make stuff not look like squares and arcs. You can do squares. I have shown you how to do squares, but not bad looking squares. Actually good looking stuff. Anyways, we're at the top, and this is basically the observatory. Now, this is probably one of my most favorite things, and it's not done yet because I have no idea what you would put up here. But as you can tell, look at the view we have up here. You can't really tell now because of freaking clouds. But look at the view. Look at the view. You have the entire view of the center map pretty much. And you can have an observatory. So feel free if you want to like build anything up here. It's just a glorious looking building. And I made a kind of a design as well on the roof. You can't tell now because of the tree that grew back. I don't know how it grew back. Well, ask the center map creator. But I left the tree there, so. But anyways, if we come back over here and look, I mean, look how beautiful this is. Look at this. We'll do a fly around now. Probably the fly around is going to be extremely laggy, so bear with that. But as you can tell, it has a kind of a pop-up roof on the top. So basically, this looks like the same build as the other what's it called? The garden base. Or the greenhouse, but it's technically not, so So, but that's it. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. Alright, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the showcase of the base that I have built. Now, I want you to keep in mind as well, I want to say, again, I am honorably, grateful for all your support, guys, and all the great ideas that you've done and everything. It's all because of you guys that this whole base was actually kind of possible. Um, like, literally, because of, all the designs and oh, you need a egg hatchery and you need maybe a greenhouse and stuff. So it's all because of you guys that we have this entire base. I'm really grateful for. But anyways, that is it for this showcase. I know the game is saving now, of course, perfect time when I'm trying to wrap up a video. But anyways, I am so grateful for everyone that's been with us through the entire time of this building process. And it is time, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to finally build the Ewok forest, or Ewok colony in the Redwood Forest that is coming up in the near future on the Epic Island map. So we're going to be leaving the center map, so this will be the last time you'll ever see this map, probably in the future. So anyways, my name's Fizz. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I really loved all having you here and watching my builds. And I'll see you guys on the next episode of the Building with Fizz series. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Yeah.
Damn, son.